9 stories of wives trapped with narcissistic spouses. This is heartbreaking. Narcissists need the approval and affirmation of their significant others to feel good about themselves. That's the primary reason. But they might as well take advantage of their partner in a few other ways while they're here too. After all, you have to like a narcissist since he or she makes everything about himself or herself. Narcissists are notoriously challenging to get close to because they are so demanding, dominating, and preoccupied with themselves. In many cases, they expect their partners to completely sacrifice themselves for them. It's important to remember that their potential animosity toward their partners has nothing to do with any of this. Narcissists are unable to recognize that they should be handled with kindness and compassion. According to the matter at hand, how do narcissists treat their spouses? Just a few examples of how they treat their wives badly are listed below. To begin, narcissists are the most likely to cheat on their spouses. Chronic liars, narcissists are especially bad at deceiving the women in their lives. They'll make up an excuse, like a last-minute customer meeting or a pressing job deadline, to stay late at the office. In addition, they will embellish minor facts, such as their financial resources or the cost of a purchase. Narcissists would tell any falsehood to boost their own self-esteem. Narcissists have no qualms with lying to their wives if it means getting what they want. They will do whatever it takes to get what they want. Promises made by narcissists are often broken. In other words, they'll apologize before returning to their previous behavior. Second, isolating their spouses is a common tactic used by narcissists to exert power and control over them. This is a common tactic used by narcissists with the people they're romantically involved with. A narcissistic husband would do everything it takes to cut off contact with his wife's loved ones. For narcissists, isolating their spouses from their friends and family is a useful tool in maintaining power and control over them. The narcissist's goal is to make his wife feel trapped and helpless so that he may exert more control over her. Narcissists frequently engage in social isolation with their relationships, leaving them vulnerable because they have no support system. Because of this, they were able to demand that their wives quit their jobs to care for their families full-time. The narcissist may also try to empty their wives' bank accounts, making it harder for them to leave without their cooperation. Therefore, his wife's autonomy and freedom no longer matter. To keep their spouses under their thumb and under their control, narcissists resort to gaslighting. Gaslighting is a tool used by narcissists to maintain control over their wives. Telling someone they are mistaken about how they feel or that they are making up a tale is an example of this type of manipulation. Narcissists may use this tactic to prevent their spouses from running away. Narcissists use gaslighting, a form of manipulation, to make their spouses believe that they are to blame for any issues that arise in the marriage. One partner can refuse to make any extra accommodations for the other on the grounds that their partner is too dependent on them. Wives of narcissists are frequently accused of being submissive, helpless, or lazy. As a fourth point, narcissists frequently cheat on their partners. Since a narcissist has little capacity for empathy, marital dissatisfaction has nothing to do with cheating. Adultery is motivated by narcissists' need for a partner who can better fulfill their demands. Narcissists are more likely to cheat when their partner is only a means to an end for them. Narcissistic males are more likely to cheat because they are insecure and crave approval from others, especially women. Narcissists put themselves first and don't care about the opinions of others, hence they often act impulsively and recklessly. Extramarital affairs are a common way for narcissists to boost their already inflated self-esteem. Having an affair provides a narcissist a sense of control over another person's life, which satisfies their need for control and power. In addition, narcissists are masters at disguising their genuine selves. They are so skilled at pretending to be nice and normal that catching them cheating is unusual. Objectification of the relationship is the fifth characteristic of narcissists. A narcissist will use his wife as a status symbol to demonstrate his wealth and influence. If she looks nice, he would brag about her to his friends. A narcissistic husband who is concerned about his relationship's health may exert significant control over his wife's grooming habits. He could develop a complex and start telling her how to do things like do her hair and put on her makeup. The narcissist views his wife as an extension of himself, making her an irreplaceable treasure. Narcissists are likely to penalize her if she acts inappropriately or makes a mistake. The narcissist will either publicly humiliate her or leave her for good if she doesn't get the message. Sixth, narcissists are notorious for being critical husbands. A narcissist spouse is likely to be the target of constant criticism from their partner. A narcissist is more likely to insult and shame his wife when he has a need to feel superior or entitled. They are relentless in their criticism of their partner's looks, intelligence, behavior, and intentions. They are masters at making others feel horrible about themselves by continually finding fault with them. The narcissist's criticism isn't meant to help the other person improve as a human being. Rather, it's intended to make the other person feel horrible about themselves and keep them in the relationship. She will begin to doubt her own judgment and worry that she is incapable of making good decisions. This allows narcissistic husbands to maintain control over their homes. Narcissists, as stated in point number 7, utilize anger as a tool of control and manipulation. To keep their female spouse in check, narcissists must constantly throw her off her game. A narcissist might deceive his wife into feeling frightened, preoccupied, and even guilty for his mental breakdown by behaving unnaturally angry. If the narcissist can make his wife believe she is losing her mind, she will stop challenging his authority. The narcissistic husband will often resort to violence or threats of violence in order to gain control over his wife. When this fails to subdue her, he resorts to physical force. Everything from his wife's wardrobe to her social circle to the type of food she eats is fair game for the narcissist husband. When it comes to their spouses, narcissists set the bar rather high. A narcissist's companion should put the narcissist's happiness first. They expect too much of women in terms of their roles as husbands and mothers, but don't provide them with the tools they need to succeed. This is why narcissists have such high standards for their spouses. The reality is that a wife's skill in managing the household appears to be the most crucial factor in determining her husband's and her level of contentment. Narcissists would likely react negatively if she was unable to fulfill these duties. Narcissists are notoriously domineering and demanding of others. They expect their wives to handle all domestic responsibilities, including shopping, cooking, cleaning, and raising the children. He'll make her feel like a housekeeper, cook, and maid as he kicks back and relaxes. When it comes to women, narcissists just care about meeting their own needs, regardless of whether or not the woman has any. Therefore, wives frequently experience feelings of helplessness and dependence on their husbands. Narcissists have no qualms about abusing their wives. Number 9. Narcissists often exhibit aggressive behavior against their significant others. This can be accomplished in neither the mind or the body. The narcissist's wife can be the recipient of his wrath. There are narcissists who are physically abusive to their relationships, and there are those who are verbally abusive simply. It's not uncommon for a narcissist's wife to be the target of his criticism, both in public and in private. Plus, narcissists tend to discourage their partners from making acquaintances outside of the relationship. Narcissists are extremely poisonous to work with because they are self-centered. At first glance, they may seem endearing, but their true nature soon becomes apparent. Narcissists typically treat their wives like disposable commodities. Since narcissists have no real friends or family, it stands to reason that they would use their wives to further their own interests, even if it means putting their partner's needs and feelings second to their own inflated sense of self-importance. They use them to connect to services and information that might otherwise be out of reach. Tell us how the video helped you understand the material better. Use the comment section below to share your thoughts. Show your enthusiasm and support by clicking the like and subscribe buttons. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this.